But then, like, at the same time, it's just like during that time, it wasn't too many outside secondary sources and third sources that you can say, like, oh my God, like, this guy's out here getting all these animals on this ship. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, you gotta give it some
I guess
slack.
you have to come to the conclusion, and there is a lot of evidence in support of the Old Testament too. There's newly discovered evidence in Egypt of the Exodus. You can find that on, if you know the ministry Cross Examine.
Yeah, definitely.
If you look that up, they have a lot of videos on archaeology over there. There's a lot of biblical confirmed stories about the Exodus, about Joseph's storehouses, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Inscriptions all over their temples and things like that. But what's really fascinating is that when we talk about origins and we talk about the rest of biblical reliability and things like that, we have to come to the conclusion that if God exists, any of what you read in the scripture is possible. Because if God created everything, and you're an agnostic, so I mean, do you believe that a God exists, or you're not sure which one, or you don't believe, if you're not sure there is one or isn't one?
It's just you're not sure, like, it could be anything.
Because some people vary there.
Yeah.
But when we talk about origins, there has to be an effect to every cause. Science proves that. The universe is an effect. There has to be a cause. We would argue that's God. Some people would say it's something else.
Yeah.
I think the evidence is far more in support of a God than in any other explanation. But if that's possible, if creation is possible out of nothing, which is a miracle by definition, anything you read in Scripture is also possible, including the flood, including Noah's Ark. Because if God, who made all things, space-time and matter, is outside of and unlimited by space-time and matter, he can do whatever he wants in and through it.
Yeah.